I was laughing hysterically when we threw it to Matt at the end of our first block. We were talking about the germs, and he said, I make sure that the weather office is clean all the time. And he took the sanitizer and just started spraying the gel everywhere, all over the weather center.
Then it hardens and the germs are gone. That's what I learned. So anyway.
That's your weather word today is sanitizer.
Okay, look at that sanitizer.
Yeah.
These are getting really off.
This one's hard.
That sure is. Don't know how that's going to work. All right, let's take a live look at CSU cam right now out over Lake Erie. You notice the low clouds. We did see the sun today. A lot of you very happy about that. Low clouds are building in, though. This is that colder, wintry sky I was talking about yesterday, be pushing in the afternoon. Precip is soon to follow. It's out towards our western areas right now, and that will be in the form of rain initially because we had a nice mild day today, well up into the 40s. We've got temperatures in the 40s right now, but as those temps slide back, not just with daytime heating loss as the sun goes down, but as it brings in some rain-cooled air, it's bringing some of that cold air from up in the clouds down to the surface. Temperature's going to head down to the 30s pretty quickly this evening once that precip starts. So rain to snow showers tonight. We're fine in the Cleveland area over the next hour or so. Then we start to flirt with some of this rain mixing with some light snow and then eventually becoming all snow tonight. Is this going to be a big deal? It's not. It's just the back edge of the storm system that brought all the rain yesterday. Boy, if that were all snow, right? But you can't really compare that because cold air holds less moisture. A lot of people like to email stuff like that. But you notice the system out towards the west kind of spiraling in. It's across areas of northern Indiana right now. Pretty good snow in areas. We've got a pretty good push initially with this. Then it becomes more scattered. This push will move through this evening, so we'll keep an eye on that. Again, once the sun goes down and once temperatures get down near freezing, could we get some slick surfaces tomorrow morning? Certainly possible, but again, on the scale of big deals, this isn't going to be that. You notice the rain pushing in right now down towards Mansfield. Ashland seeing some rain showers, a couple sprinkles here downtown. As we look out towards the west, courtesy ODOT, this is one of the cams on I-71 in Toledo. Yeah, they've got wet streets, and that's heading our way, and especially as this swirl continues to work its way in here. So let's time it out. National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast, picking up on that initial push nicely. Should be mainly rain. Again, we're in the 40s, so that will move from west to east between 8, 9, 10 o'clock. And then there's your scattering. It becomes more scattered, not well organized. We'll get some snow. We'll get a couple breaks for an hour or two with more snow beyond that. Temperature's the big story. This is what you're going to notice. We're going to be cooler the next 3 days, but it's just going to be average around here. We're talking mid to upper 30s for highs throughout your day tomorrow. I think the clouds stay locked in. One of those wintry days. We'll have snow showers from time to time. Could we get some accumulating snow? Maybe a little bit. And grassy surface, elevated surfaces as well, decks, stuff like that. And then that will continue into Friday night. We stay cold. Saturday morning starts cold, but we've got changes on Saturday. We'll start with some flurry, especially out in the snow belt. And then voila, we bring out some sunshine. Still cold on Saturday, but it'll be nice to see that sun back with temperatures in the 30s. All the actions out west, I feel like I've said this all fall, they are getting raked in areas of California right now, pretty much from north to south. Power outages out the door here. We've got lots of heavy rain and snow. This system that's moving in right now out west has wind with it. They've had 60, 70, 80 mile per hour winds reported, lots of heavy rain. And this is that atmospheric river you talk about. It's all the moisture from the tropics. That's how they get their rain. They get 80% of their rain out west from this. But look at the storm systems lining up out towards the west. The latest drought monitor's out. Yeah, we could still use a little bit of rain, especially our western areas. But that drought out west, I overlaid the rainfall on this. Between the rain and the 4 to 5 feet of snow again from another system out west, we ought to put a nice dent in that drought out for California. How does that all translate east and impact us into the weekend and next week? We'll talk more about that in the next half hour. Union Home Mortgage 7-day forecasts. We're in the 30s the next 2 days. And then a couple weak systems move through here in the next week. But overall, we're going to paint the scene quiet. If you need some sanitizer, maybe you're low on it, Monday's a good day to do it. 41 degrees. If I had a sanitizer day, that would be it. With clouds and some sun peaks around, you'll notice temperatures stay in the 40s until next week. We go back to the 30s with a cold front. Again, we'll talk more about the extended forecast coming up.
Yeah, we're going shopping. We're going shopping for that sanitizer on Monday.
It's on the list.
That's the
Well, because he's just emptied it all out over at the weather center.
Part of it, yes.
Right.
And if you only could have seen Betsy's face, the mom face came out going, what is he doing?
Yeah, it was one of those where I hit the thing. I could picture Betsy's face when I pressed it, so I immediately stopped. So,
Matt, thanks.
All clean.
That was great.